And so they want to start this one off strong.
T-sides especially, those have been the problem for Team Spirit when we swap to the second half. So NAVI needs to come out swinging in this first, take it decisively. The pistol helps out, and that's a good way to start.
Not a bad way to open. Chopper tapped out, and NAVI eyes set on this A play. It's an awkward fight for bit at range. There's Zontix with a little bit more, but it's all about wonderful. From nowhere, that P250 has cracked open this pistol round. Donk starts to charge at him. Donk starts to run him down. Wonderful's heroics might not be enough here. Is Donk still in the picture? Plays further forward. It's a bit more from Donk. 2v2. Wonderful thought he'd done enough, that this pistol round was in the bag, but Donk is still a killer of dreams. NAVI thought they had that pistol round. They thought they had it right where they wanted it. That could have been a great start to this series, and Donk has snatched it away.
NAVI go back out at 45.
Fight over here in mid. I mean, wonderful. More impact from him, but it's going to struggle to keep coming through. All these crossfires teed up in the connector. Backstab from Bit. 1v3 turns 1v2, and Bit with a little bit of room to work with here. Long fights onto the Cat player. Magic's only armed with an SMG.
He's at AK.
Looking for a way back in, but they're just not giving it. Oh, wow. All right, Bit ball rolling. Just Zontix left to beat. Rifle retrieved. Donk clutches up in the pistol, but now it's Bit's turn. Is he ready for Zontix up close? He's going hunting. Zontix holds the line.
That hurts. No, it was within reach as well. He could have got it before the time expired, but Zontix holds on.
This is where, if you're NAVI, I think just to deal with some of these early punches you've been dealt, you want to try and get on the board, right? They had a great chance in the pistol, that big 3K from Wonderful that Donk clutched up, denied a 1v1 in their force by round, so you're hoping that you can break through early if you're NAVI. First kill is certainly a good way to start. Alexi holds down middle while Ema plays out through the lower tons, but it looks like Chopper plans on taking this fight. Ema knocked out of the round, and Alexi nowhere to lend a helping hand.
Setting up smokes to keep mid-control here for NAVI, and I guess they sort of have it, but Spirit are fine with a 4v4 and go back to play the bomb sides. They may even re-aggress. Multiple players pushing in at the same time. Alexi's caught going up catwalk. That will signal where NAVI want to end.
Still, it was those B-side players that committed to that push. So for now, B-side is open. NAVI have this control they were looking for. That's a big kill from JL on Chopper as he rotates over. Chance for the plant now. Time to get set up in this 3-on-3. They lose Wonderful trying to cross out truck side. Zontix doesn't quite get that spot. He seemed really aware. Did he see something? JL, it feels like they know about him. He's getting a little bit nervous here. 30 points of health pushed up over on short. Two players coming out market side. Bit wins the first. But there's another nade. Raining in. JL's knocked out. It's got to be Bit. The vintage member in this NAVI jersey. The one still holding on. Win the first clutch, but when the rifles are out, Bit will prevail. Nice set on this A play. Spirit only have one man here, but there's more players moving around now to try and link up with Chopper. Here's that first volley of util. No immediate play through yet from NAVI, but they start to leak out now ramp side. Spirit is slowly but surely bringing bodies over. For the time being, this one, no damage done either which way. Spirit have willfully given this site over to NAVI. They plan on pouncing when this bomb looks to get planted. Grouped up spawn side. Alexi gets caught on an island. There's Donk lending a helping hand. NAVI get boxed in. They're trapped. Can Ema bail them out? 2 quick kills. Gives them something to hold on to here, but the nade will find Wonderful. It's got to be Ema, or this round is Spirit's, and he's triple swung. They don't make life easy.
Pressure is on JL. Needs to find the timing on this lurk. He's making a move.
JL, they just turn to hold him, and Zontix, perfect timing on that check. Donk with a smoke spam. Ema never even gets a chance, my word! I mean, every bone in your body tells you at this level, it can't be a one-man army. It can't all be about one player, but Donk breaks that rule. 13-3, just 7 rounds deep into this semi-final. Bit of a chance to play out through ramp, and now he's been spotted half health. He's wounded, he's trying to get out of there, and they won't let him escape. Donk runs him down.
Their best bet, Shiro, the third piece of this B site has just come here in time.
Every time they've tried to hit B, it feels like they're running into a stack, and this round is no exception. Still, it's no kills for Magic. Donk's been found in the meantime. Hold on a second, Shiro's gonna start hitting shots, or else this could get out of hand. Shiro up close, can't find a thing.
Got an ult.
Zontix, long sight lines, Chopper getting involved now as well as Spirit throw themselves into this sight hole, but it's awkward. Nothing is clean. Zontix finally the man to make a move, and it all comes down to JL with this Deagle. Oh, the first swing is a success. Does JL have anything else left in the tank? He's low on health. 1 kill coming into this round, and now they're expecting him to 1v2. Can JL be the man to bring NAVI back into this? He's been given room, 50 seconds. Time is the only thing on his side. Eyes set on that A play. He runs off with this bomb. Zontix is giving chase. That gap's starting to close, but JL just beats him on the timing.
Get the stick. Could get spammed. Zontix waits for the confirmation of plant. He doesn't know where he is. JL crossing, caught in the open, and Team Spirit keep them coming. 4 kills from Zontix. So much harder to remain consistent when you don't have that one star that can save your game. Donk is doing that right now. Ema tries to push himself to the forefront. Decked by Zontix. Shiro again in the right place at the right time, hits the shot.
Okay, this is good timing from Alexi. Bit's opened up as well. Late trade on a Shiro. Bit comes into this semi-final. Highest rated player in Katowice, and now he's playing like it. Head taken off of Donk in the rotate. And so Spirit pull up a man down. A lost B bomb site awaits them. Chopper and Magic's 3 kills each. And worlds apart on this retake.
To count them out would be a mistake in this round, but it does look good for NAVI. It's going to come down to the final few seconds of the clock and the timing of Wonderful. If he goes down with nothing to say, his ball could roll the other way. Connects this shot. And that should call it off. Chopper tries, throws himself into the action, but this is a bridge too far.
There's some smoke, but yeah, there's the swing from Captain Alexi. Great impact from Alexi B and Bit to make that happen.
And from a 3v5 no less. Double kill on the B hold. Alexi and Bit break in.
Oh, this is going to be a clash. Chopper and Donk side by side. JL and Wonderful await them. Chopper opens Donk. Knowing about, they heard both guns fire off, but this is a tricky trade for Wonderful to attempt. Smoke dropped in, and this one ends.
And Donk in a round-winning position. If the bomb comes his way, that's an awful miss. Zontix is lethal right now. He's going for every single kill. Ice cold in middle, another triple. Matching Donk, if not exceeding him right now.
Donk aggressive. Still trying to maintain this dominion over middle, plays through the connector. While NAVI this time, they want that mid control.
Oh, it's all on Shiro right now. He's just backing up back and forth between mid and B. It's the timing, it's gonna make all the difference. The short player gets a kill, but they don't even know about the boost.
It's opened up the B site. That bomb is moving back around. NAVI, they've gotten the control they were looking for. Zontix is still up here on this boost. They haven't cleared him. That molly isn't going to stop him either. They think short's clear. That was the best chance for Zontix with Chopper dead on the rotate over. NAVI finally stay the course. They break through this B site and they do it cleanly. 4 players left standing at the end of that round, and now Zontix getting boxed in. Team Spirit Sadist, the body shot champ, death by 1,000 cuts for anyone that comes around this corner as Zontix
no one in the sight.
back in.
There's no one in the sight.
No one's near the bomb. Zontix has an open runway. Molly in from the market, and that will seal the fate of the round. Zontix was interested there for a moment, but NAVI wising up to it.
there from day one.
Flash red chopper. Alexi gonna sniff him out. Top mid push shut down.
He'll take that. It was very quiet in middle. It was maybe too quiet in middle for Navi's liking.
You tell out Zontix knows they're coming. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. He hears these footsteps in the sight. He knows they're close by. The round was resting on the shoulders of Zontix, and he can't find that first incision. Navi shooting for 4 on the half. 4v2 in this post plant as Wonderful struck from the tally. They just have to hold on. Navi, the only man they have to beat is Shiro. And they'll at least have salvaged a 4-round T-side. This was looking like it could have been a very one-sided opener. Navi had to dig deep to build back in, but with Pit backing them up, Navi will find some solid ground to stand on their home map of Mirage. Over this mid-control in the first half, it felt like Chopper had the right reads, and he's got some fantastic pieces shooting hard alongside of Donk. Zontix both lights out. For Navi, it's been Bit trying to be the hero. Ima taking contact first. If Navi can win this pistol, they know this game is back on. Ima and Bit seem to think it is. Bit still let loose up in the palace. Bomb will get planted. Navi don't contest that. They want to play this 4v2. Chopper and Magix take a bit of control. But Navi now spring the trap. Moving in. They've cleared all these sight lines. There's very few options left for where Spirit can be. Smoke on that bomb, but Magix connects the first. There's the important trades. This time, Wonderful's action in the pistol is not in vain. He more often gets 2 than 1, and that's not what you want if you're Navi when he's got the hero AK. You stop Donk, you stop Spirit in this round. He's gonna start searching over towards B. Alexi, jump check can put him in the prying eyes of Donk, and he's already up past this Molotov. Donk's got the ball rolling! That bomb's still over towards A, but Donk, he's drawn all the attention, he's drawn all the eyeballs. Navi were about to leave. Oh my god, this could still get weird. Shiro out on the island. That's the bomb spotted. Oh dear.
What?
Spirit have just handed Navi away right back into this. Donk double kill might not be enough. As Shiro gives that bomb away. These kills might just be in vain. Bit posted. Bites down on mid. Goodbye, Team Spirit. As Zontix moves in, the sight is lost, the bomb away from him, and only armed with this MP9, now low on health. Creeping forward, Ima on the angle, Bit ready to trade. There should be no way. There should be no way.
That is just an unforgivable mistake. No justification allows it.
2 top performers, side by side. JL catches Chopper, Bit bested by Donk in that head-to-head, and he continues. Storms out through the apartments. Wonderful and Alexi just left too far away as Spirit split this A site. A man down on the retake. Wonderful looks like he wants to go for this, but Alexi's peeling away. Wonderful up close, gonna deal with Magix. All right, maybe the retake's back on. Spawn is taken. There's just so many angles open in RV as they move in here. How will they know where to look? Shiro facing first, Donk left to clutch up. This is Navi's chance to tie up the game. They risk it all in this 2v2. And Shiro shuts them down. Spirit hold on to that lead. To be that first man fighting on the AWP, this round that becomes even more important, so they're going to tee him up with a boost in the apartments. JL's called for a bit of help. The AWP on this line, this is a powerful tool for Navi. Wonderful has to hit this shot, but if he does...
It's very hard.
Oh, a quick flick for Wonderful, and he gets out of there. No trade back the other way. It's Alexi. These hero guns doing the damage. Spirit, they have time to reconsider. They don't have to commit to this. They know 2 of these guns are in the B site, but they plan on following through. They stick to their guns. Will they come to regret it as now they enter Wonderful in Alexi's domain? It's only Shiro left. The last man standing from the Spirit ranks, and he's boxed in. 3 guns was all Navi had, and they do all the heavy lifting.
seems so stubborn for Spirit. I can't believe they commit with that as well. You lose Donk on that first shot, double scoped, still gets the kill. And Spirit, they had so much time on the clock, they still commit. Bad everything.
NAVI able to chip away at these little issues cropping up for Spirit.
Wow, how's he done that?
No idea. Back of the pack as well. Had to bend the bullet around Chopper.
Ooh,
Tag. In the meantime, Alexi now softened up as well.
He wants to go. But that smoke tells you there's two in the site. They're not fighting for middle, so call it off. You know you're in a great position given the little you've brought into this round. A hero orb, 4 pistols, a tag, and a kill. Spirit make anything out of this. Shiro, the difference maker, scoped on Con, but the timing comes wrong as he gets caught.
Oh no. Hold on a second though. Couple of kills back and forth, and now Wonderful needed that. He had to get a handle back on Donk. Down in the bottom of mid, Shiro with the orb. Got his one in the round. He knows where these players are. He's going to try and use this to his advantage. Right now they're bogged down on clearing middle. Shiro has an open runway into this B play. Alexi and Wonderful have no idea. They're holding their ground.
He knows one's low. Will he believe the site is free?
I mean, if he gets this bomb planted, Shiro in a post plant with the orb, you feel like this suits him. And he's going to take an aggressive line. Move towards the apartment, market rather, but decides against it. Steals himself away.
It's a good spot. You wouldn't expect it. Pretty crazy for an orb.
He's got to nail both of these shots. NAVI are going to be keen to trade it, but he plucks Wonderful out the back. Shiro's gambit is just teed up Spirit for that win. That is a wild 1v2 from Shiro.
Again, the contact, a split.
Tip of the spear is Donk. You know you're lucky to still be alive, but not for long. Donk opens. Wonderful feeling the pressure, backs up into the spawn. JL tries to make a move in the meantime, but spotted on his push out of the catwalk. Donk turns and deals with him. 23 kills deep for Donk. He makes a play to try and steal this one away. Clean tap. NAVI picked apart. And only Bit remains in with the backstab. Donk has no idea he's here as they cross paths in this smoke. Has managed to find Zontix. Bombs planted B. Bit doesn't know this. Committed to clearing the A site. He knows this is where Spirit were. Getting boxed in now for Magic's over on short. Bit just doesn't know where to look. And this round is sad ending for Bit. As he is boxed in, there was no right move to make.
Donk is just undeniable. Donk is despicable right now. The rounds that he's pulling out on this T side, it feels like every gun round that Spirit has won has been off the back of 2, sometimes 3 entries for Donk.
Value from this limited util they've got. All those smokes deployed now.
And last time Spirit were on this round when NAVI had low econ, they went for the mid take. So NAVI are trying to meet them there. They're trying to hit some deeks here as util gets thrown in, but this is all a farce again. Spirit are sneaking behind a smoke. Chopper has called rings around this game, and even as NAVI start to realize and put their pieces in the right place, they get cut down one by one. One falls after the other. NAVI are slipping through the net. They cannot hang on.
Donk entry is not even required in this final round of Mirage. Backstab from Chopper should seal the fate of NAVI. They might have beat them in the group stage, but this semi-final is a slow start for NAVI. Their home map of Mirage stripped away by an in-form team Spirit. And they're not spirits, they're demons. Demons that NAVI cannot outrun. Mid-take getting lined up here for Team Spirit. The pressure about to be applied. It's Bit and it's JL to try and withstand this. Oh, he's dead immediately as Donk clean taps. Open runway now, only JL left standing. The B site crumbles. Shiro might get left behind, but he's still knocking NAVI out. And that is the worst case start for NAVI.
This guy blows my mind every single time I watch him play. Just double dink on the window jiggle. There's no room. There's no time to react. You are gone. You are done. The pistol is over. Wonderful armed. Will Spirit allow him to be dangerous?
They want to explode out long, but NAVI are ready for this. Very heavily stacked. Over at the long side, Donk doesn't get out with more than one. So Spirit's first move does not pan out. Instead, now they put their faith in Chopper. He's got a teammate here alongside him, looking like he wants to walk contact into this B site. JL's Deagle on the line. First shots miss. Damage done. He's got support. Not alone in this battle is JL. There's wonderful scout to shut down the push. Shiro, it's a losing effort here. NAVI upset early on Dust 2. Now, last time Bit was in this position, he got double dinked immediately. Never even got time to fire a bullet, did Bit. This time, chance to fire off at least. Spots them crossing over in middle. Flashes in over the top, but Bit faltering on the first. There's the trade for JL. It's going to keep the round even at least. But Magic's ready to cut down these rotates. First kill connects with Magic's up close. There's support out of the window and picked apart, and NAVI. Bomb's going to join with him. And so Spirit will have that control. NAVI are only playing for short. They've conceded the site, so they need these kills. They need this control. This is the whole area they're going to have to play around this A here. Shiro let loose over in middle, while the rest of Team Spirit run it up the long side. NAVI don't need to all in this yet. They can wait. They can group here. 4v4 with a player lost in the back lines, but Donk smoke spam will connect. Shiro still to play into this a little bit later. All the way over at B is committed to this backstab. Well, we don't know it, but they're about to start getting shot in the back. Wonderful. Oh my God, knife pulled, and Shiro takes his chance. JL gets one back with the Deagle, but goes no further. It's Shiro, the mid-man, keeping NAVI at bay, never even able to attempt this retake. So Bit has no choice but to run for the hills. Get away from Team Spirit. Oh, Alexi's going to get this info too late. Jumping up, but they're already in.
Oh.
Okay, Alexi gets one with the USP. This is a full eco for NAVI. Surely it doesn't get anything else going. These are only USPs right now.
Panicking.
This is not going according to plan. Spirit needs someone to open up the back door. A way out. Bit falls down in lower tunnels. That opens up the route to this B site. Shiro holds for the rotates in. They're looking to keep this one secured after all, but the spam connects for Alexi B. Nate picked up. He could blow this open.
So blind.
Doesn't deploy it yet, and that's given them precious time. The flashes wreck Alexi, but there's one of their own. They flash through. These USPs are finding it, and it's Alexi, the captain, with this AK. Battling back for NAVI. Magic's in this clutch, the clutch that never should have been. A full eco round from downtown. It's Alexi B to find him.
Spirit have forgotten the bomb on their default, so this will slow everything down, but not for Donk. Just taking a quick pace, walk out mid, converts the spray, 25 bullets in. Still gets traded, but given how that started, could have gone a lot worse. So they start to take that space. JL gets ready to flank, and Spirit look for this entry. Oh no! Oh dear!
Spot, but that was his best chance to open up the route into this. Now they know he's deep on long. NAVI changed this crosshair.
Ouch!
And they all home in on Magic's over at the long side. Attention taken away. Magic's makes his move. And JL just too late to the party here. 1v4 site already lost. They might have found a quick trade on Donk down in middle, but there's more behind this Spirit squad. It's kept even in the 5v5 as no one's able to capitalize on it. Info flash over at short. There's the info. Chopper lets them know that short's been taken. That's the exact reaction that NAVI were hoping for.
This is a weak setup right now. They're so focused on middle because of how Spirit have been playing. If they just commit to this cat take, it could go wonderfully. Wonderful, pulling back just in the nick of time. Does Spirit commit? Or do they just send a guy down into spawn? They've still got this lurk far away. Flashes blanket the bomb site. Ema hiding in the smoke and on the break. He finds everything and nothing at the same time. It's Donk with another crucial entry and Wonderful on the clock.
Boxed in, they're getting ever closer. He has Alexi floating around, but here's another one of these backstabs. This time it won't stick the landing for Zontix. Don't have that be the undoing Spirit. Oh God, Wonderful's quick. One back the other way, and Donk fitting the herd. It's all left on a bit, low on health, but not without hope. Wow. There's Chopper swinging wide to silence him.
Can't believe Chopper just repeats that as well in the post plant when he's been fired at.
I mean, this is what's so scary from that early condition, right? The mind games that Chopper's playing, the fact that he has called these relentless cat takes after putting the fear in Na'Vi about that B site early. And the whole time, it feels like Alexi is just waiting for this B hit. Are they going to jump CT? Chopper has the Mag-10 pulled, hopping in. He will get found. EMA opens. Finally an advantage heading into one of these retake rounds for Na'Vi. Now they have to do good on that opener that EMA's provided. Spirit have the route to the bomb plant, a man down. They can't peek long. They don't want to get caught bunched up on short. They need to try and fight Na'Vi as they move up through CT for this retake. EMA's going to be the first man in. Nades for Alexi, trying to soften them up. Zontix knocked out. It's only Shiro left in the blink of an eye. 1v4, first shot lands. Shiro dinked. And running for the hills as Alexi comes through with the stick. Na'Vi finally land one of these fancy nade work from the captain of Na'Vi to help get them there.
Really well patient, well communicated for Na'Vi. No one jumps the gun there. Chopper gives up the kill in CT. Surprisingly for Spirit, I thought they would realize that EMA was playing behind that smoke. They heard him cycle nades and spawn, but still keep Na'Vi guessing.
This is a test of resolve for Na'Vi. Chopper's done a lot of conditioning early on in this game, and so he's hoping that all this extra util spilling out in the mid is enough to spook Na'Vi. It hasn't. They've maintained the double cat setup. Donk could disrupt that right now. 2 kills on a plate for Donk, but he can't get a ring on them. It's Zontix moving in, lending that helping hand, opening up the short play. Wonderful, ready to receive, drop down into the spawn. Wonderful, head on a swivel. Next fight coming up the catwalk, and Wonderful's ready for it. Only Magic's left. Nade might be good, but it's going to take more than that to stop Wonderful on this tear. Magic's has had many clutches from this long position, but finally locked out of one.
D-Lug smokes up, terrifying. Nice to see JL use a pistol, save that ammo for later. EMA dumps his mag downrange into Chopper. Donk looking for vengeance. The Spirit just want to explode off this play. Na'Vi will not allow it. Util has been really good for Na'Vi in buying time, burning down the clock, blocking the short position. Again, they get closer. Alexi be in a high-risk angle. There's a flash primed over the top. Alexi caught with nades out, and there is no cover. There is no sanctuary in this site. Magic with the entry. Wonderful again, must stand tall.
That shot sails past though. Wonderful's teeing up to play retake right now. His teammates all grouped over in the spawn, and that's where Zontix really could steal this round away before it even begins.
40.
They've been ready for the Zontix backstab once or twice, but this time Na'Vi's eyes are forward. They are looking for this retake. Zontix never takes his timing though, and if he never reacts, if he never goes here, might get left out of the picture altogether. Donk holding the line with 2. Here's EMA up the ramp side. They know that Zontix is on this ramp round, and he's gonna finish up the final man. EMA's time in the limelight. 4 kills on that retake. Na'Vi are believing.
They are winning the unwinnable rounds right now. They are winning the rounds where Donk is getting 2 kills on the entry or 2 kills in the post plant. There's a backstab, too late for Spirit. And Na'Vi piece together every single kill. I don't know how they're in this game right now. Multiple rounds on this A site they had no business winning. And they're going to go back to old reliable in the final round of the half. The last ditch attempt, they get caught off guard, but EMA can't connect the shot. Donk, lights out kill. Back they go.
Chopper's out in mid. They still have a player in the upper tunnels. This is getting indecisive for Team Spirit. In doing so, they might end up playing right into the hands of Na'Vi. They were 3 strong at this A site. Spirit was so close to dodging this, and instead they go right in to Wonderful's AWP. 2 kills found. That breaks even. Low HP on Team Spirit. Alexi, more impact found. Zontix and Chopper need to withstand this. Swing from Zontix could seal the deal. It's JL late. A slow start to this series from JL. Backstab, but not found. chance for the equalizer. One bullet could end Chopper's round. And JL makes the connection. A tie game as JL delivers. NAVI are firing. Dust 2 is hot. And that's given them a fighting chance. Now Molly's going to force Donk further forward. You're a bit of trapped in the lower tunnels with Ema. That's a fight that comes up in favor of NAVI. That's the big man removed. With Donk knocked out as Spirit neutered. To represent a real change of tide in this series.
That's preparation there for NAVI more than anything. They know Donk loves to do that. We always see him on low with the Julies. So NAVI come out with that Molotov to clear out the most important piece of the Spirit ranks. Now they just try to suffocate this A site. The Lurker's going to learn the hard way, or maybe teach him a lesson.
But hang on a second, will they be ready for Magics?
Will it make a difference?
The double pit set up here. Spirit split the defense 2-2. They needed an individual to find success, and Bit is ready for the pit player.
Could Nuke be on the horizon? It's a huge question.
I mean, look, we talked about that 6-2 lead. The most rounds the Spirit were able to find consecutively amongst that was 3 rounds straight. NAVI now the ones taking the cake for the biggest streak found on Dust 2. They're up to 5 rounds in a row. With this being the pistol, they're going to find even more before the guns come back out for Spirit. The momentum sides with NAVI.
But the numbers still side with Spirit. 9-map win streak on Dust 2, taking out some of the best teams in the world and it not even being close. I mentioned their CT win percent earlier, right? 60% of the rounds they play CT, they win. So this is a team that knows how to rock the defense. Let's compare again as we get into the second half. Think about how NAVI never took middle. They never tried to fight Spirit in the open.
They've dropped in a mid to be smoked, but that's not going to force any sort of rotate out of Team Spirit here. 5v4 on the hit. Donk opens on the Deagle. Tag down range, but it's all about Donk's Deagle. He's trying to tee up the man at Goose as well. Will that even be required? Donk. Distance getting close. There's Chopper, the nasty surprise. Donk keeps delivering. Wonderful with a response, sure, but JL is so far away. Wonderful's going to fight this alone, and he can't hold on. Into the stack. Go NAVI. And they come to regret it. Magic's up close. That is a convincing start from Bit's Deagle. Enough to get them in over at long. JL now, aggressive over in middle. Look at who he's up against. Donk's got him trapped into this corner. JL living on borrowed time. That flash maybe thinks, and now he's gotten out. JL hangs around and will catch Donk. Shiro, they're getting ever closer. They're right here. He's got to provide and nothing found. It is a mirrored start to that first half as these teams trade back and forth. JL still present on this lurk. Spirit have not been able to find him yet. He's caused them nothing but issues.
Unbelievable.
He's even looking for a little bit more as JL.
Oh, it will be a lot more. Getting rid of these guns, but more importantly, arming yourself with the 2 rifles. On the long side, they need this kill cleanly. You said Bits had it every single time. NAVI sending it up catwalk, blanketing the site, and Molotovs have no issue getting in. Bit can win this round off a couple of kills right now, but Magix holds his own, and now things get interesting again. They've got a reason to go for it. A 5v4, when NAVI pull back, they have nowhere but sight and cats. Spirit come for the kills. Ema forces that equalization.
JL waiting, they're creeping closer, nearly catches Shiro out in the open. And things are getting awkward with Ema continuing to pain on JL now, swinging out. More confidence from NAVI. They can feel their fortunes changing.
Spirit finally getting unearthed. Look at this contact into the B side. Zontic's ugly, messy spray converts it, but the player still makes it.
They don't know. They don't know a second man made it out. The bomb is going back around to join him. Alexi's just faking on this side of the map, but he would love a kill. He would love to get away with even one, as EMA's been cleared. That bomb's out in no man's land. This is so awkward for NAVI. They have been picked apart on both sides of the map. For Bit and Wonderful. Oh no, hello, Donk. Gives a kill over on a little jaunt out through middle. He's conceded a 5v2. Doesn't feel like the end of the world yet.
Locking in one more. Really good clear from Zontix and Chopper coming back to that B site and finding EMA in car before the bomb makes it out. They shut the door on that B hit.
This is all in response to that tag pause. They know that NAVI have ideas, have a play they want to make, and Spirit want to upset it. Hell of an opener from Donk. He throws himself in a maw. And Shiro will be there to trade him. NAVI get this long control. They get what they were looking for, but they lose all these mid-fights. And with it, all the info over middle. For all they know, Spirit could be right behind them.
First aggressive CT round we've seen in nearly 20 rounds of play, and they're not going to stop at that. They want to go for the kill. They want to go for gold. Chopper with another swing, sprays them down, and Team Spirit snuff NAVI out where they stand. The Spirit know that just as well. They're not going to sit behind this smoke forever.
I mean, in a lot of these rounds, when Bit is late lurking long, he's listening attentively to the util, right? And using that to extract info as to where Spirit started on the map. With him still waiting around at the long doors, this feels like it's building to be the A split. And now they've dealt a rough hand to Zontix down in middle. They've gotten that opener they were looking for. Bit still biding his time outside of long. Trying to pick the perfect moment to put the squeeze on this A site.
And it's all on Shiro because he's got to watch two positions at the same time.
They blow open the short smoke. They're coming in now. Magic's last line of defense. And he sends them packing. There's Bit finally arriving. But they've got to deal with Magic's inside of this A site. Wonderful will. Trying to combine in this 2v2. It's Donk, it's Chopper, the ones to beat. Donk had that late game resurgence, but as he's getting
can he keep them there? Spirit frustrated, sending it top middle, dangerous. Donk gets the first. No way they're going to get out like that. Spirit, a middle finger, and they depart middle in an instant. Info.
Yeah, making a great move here. Going to get there just in time to call that long is clear, that this is the B play. Nades available. Smoke broken open, but a missed shot from Shiro. Attention pulled away. Allows Donk, but he's getting Pinsent. Trapped in a corner. Trapped in a box. Donk is iced out. NAVI 4v5 break into that B site. And the game was resting on this round. Spirit concede. They can't attempt this. NAVI have got two chances to keep this semi-final going and break the Spirit streak on Dust 2.
It's not every day Donk looks mortal, but he was scared there. He didn't know which way to look. Both sides. NAVI trap him. And these kills worth their weight in gold. Can JL finish the job? That volley might do it. Chopper's burned alive. There's nothing here. Even the orb. Tentative Shiro hanging on by a thread. And NAVI have done it. They've dug the grave on Dust 2. With this cat setup. Gonna pinch together. JL alone holds his own, gets that first, and 4 kills away from a third map in this semi-final. NAVI trying to outlast Spirit, kick up the pace towards long, kicking dust in their face. There's one player in the site. That's all Spirit can rely on.
Shiro is out on an island, but Spirit are grouping very, very fast here. They plan on scrapping, they plan on brawling, they want to fight for this site before that bomb is even planted. The boost been spotted. That is a huge bit of info for Alexi. He knows there's 2 players in the elevator. Donk with 1, Donk with 2. Why stop there? Gonna need more from Donk. It comes down to this 1v1. The Orpers set to clash to decide the fate of Dust 2. Is it Wonderful or is it Shiro in this clutch? Shiro keeps Spirit in it.
The most desperate time in this map, and maybe the most desperate measure. Alexi B looking to walk out mid. Pack play. Shiro here sprays away, and that's a multi-kill. Bomb loose. That might be the beginning of bonus play. Donk does damage. He's going back for more. Spirit don't know when to quit. They swing for the fences. They swing for the win. And they massacre NAVI in middle. There is no hope here. There is only overtime on the horizon.
Bomb away from JL. No world he can build back into this. Spirit have it. Right here, right for the taking. All that's left to do is cross that line and take us to overtime. And Magix will send us there. Feel like the pace has left this game.
It to be.
NAVI trying to take it slow, but it's Spirit to bring the fight to them. Flashbang tees up Chopper. Zontic's now eyes on middle, and no chance at the trade. Shiro even siphoning players from the ranks of NAVI as they try to make this crossing. Emo won't survive the night. It's wonderful 1v5. Boxed in and now finished off. Spirit picked their moment to get involved and they choose it carefully. The perfect timing for that push into the upper tunnels. Not taking the same amount of space. Blades tried to change that in the timeout. The boys barrel out the long side. JL with the spam will open. Never even saw Chopper to knock him out of the round, but there's still Magix here. Made it into the pit. And RB ready for this. Util deployed, but Magix is quick to reposition out on an island still. Left fighting all on his lonesome. It's a quick trade for Ema. Shiro now, this is a really forward position. He wanted to play in tandem with Magix. He's not left with many options, trying to get aggressive. Shiro's hung out to dry. Donk and Zontix, 2v4. And Donk is a long way away. Donning the second AWP as well as he makes his move up through CT. Donk on an AWP in this retake. Not something you see every day, but can Donk hit hard? Deal with the devil to get this AWP in the first place, but Donk is run down a bit. Finishes the job. NAVI do good on that timeout.
It's been JL, it's been Ima, and Bit. The rifling trio of NAVI getting them in these rounds. Magix off angle in the pit. We saw how much util NAVI dedicated last time around. They just go swinging in, and Bit hits a flick to find that 5v4. A requirement to win this round as NAVI trap this site. Spirit takes space elsewhere. Flick back for Shiro connects. Now they know the object of NAVI's desires.
Smoke broken open by this nade, but no NAVI players spotted behind it. They play the timing on this. They wait for all these nades to come out. They know what they're up against, and now they re-smoke the cross. More nades from Spirit. At bare minimum, it's bought them time here. Time for this backstab. Time for Donk to play his hand. Wonderful not looking backwards. Wonderful's not looking. Donk's been delivered a free kill. Now he starts to close the distance. In the back line, it's all about Donk. Quick jiggle, but not sending it too far. Donk keeps the pressure on. NAVI answer back as best they can, but constantly looking over their shoulder. Demonic from Donk, trying to give Spirit that edge. And Spirit's Prince of Darkness. He has to hit this. No excuse for Wonderful. It's a dry fight. Contact play out alongside. These are the fights you dream of as an AWPer. There is no one here to flash this. Wonderful open sight lines, but it won't connect. There's the opener from Magix. And now the floodgates are open. Spirit charged down the long side. Shiro covers. Don't dare to make up for it. And slowly but surely, NAVI are trickling in, but they're trickling into a lost site, a lost battle. JL left to run away. Bit has been stellar throughout this tournament for NAVI. 20 kills deep on Dust 2. And once more, they're asking for Bit to bail them out. Shiro, backstab coming in just to try and add insult to injury, knock these guns out. NAVI's so preoccupied with chasing him down, they can't go for this retake. And so Spirit now, they're the ones with chances to close out this game. They are on the edge of these grand finals. And all that's left to do is cross that finish line. And NAVI hoping for another overtime. You hear at that point now where it just comes down to the individuals for Na'Vi. 15 seconds, Donk plays his hand, runs at the front of the pack for Spirit. Magic's now plays his hand out the long side. Stab found! Magic's putting that pressure on, but the time is up! Emma has stolen it away! There is no way for Spirit to win this! Let down by the clock! As Na'Vi stay in and gifted a miracle! One more round! One more chance! That nade on the smoke, oh my god, Chopper is making the wildest play.
What a call!
He's gone all the way in a CT.
Oh, not again!
Wonderful. Drive-by from Magix, as once more Magix bests him in that head-to-head. He's had Wonderful's number every step of the way in these 8 plays, and now they're not ready for the deep spawn setup. Zontix behind enemy lines, and it might all be over. Na'Vi desperately trying to cling on to this series. But these are the dying breaths. It's all down to the captain, and Spirit have his number.